Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Divine Guidance. How are you? I hope you all are well. If not, please get well soon, first and foremost. And as you know, if you are familiar with my videos, that just before I come on to my video, I do like to dabble with my cards. And today's card is the eyes. And I feel like your loved one is telling you that you're noticing that your eyes are not very good at the moment. Okay, for some of you, you might be having cataracts. Okay, some of you might have other things, other complications. Okay, majority of you, it could be just the fact that you need stronger lenses. Okay, but you are noticing that your eyes are a little bit blur or you are out of focus. Your loved one is saying, go to the opticians. Okay, all will be okay. Just go to the opticians and get an eye checkup, okay? Because you know you're struggling and your loved ones know this as well, okay? And they can see you struggling and they're encouraging you to go to the opticians. And by you seeing this card today, okay, it's telling you you need to go to the opticians, all right? And that is what your loved one wants you to know today, okay? So let's see who wants to come through today for you. Let's see, let's find out. Right, okay. This has not happened before. Okay, so bear with me because this has not happened before, but it is really beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I have a lovely girl here and she's holding her baby. Okay, so she's about 22 and she's got a newborn in her hands. Okay, and she's saying to me that both passed, okay, through COVID. Okay, so she goes like, when it was COVID, she goes, I suffered with asthma and a few other problems. She goes, I was taken into hospital, but she goes, I passed, and so did the baby. She goes, it was a very bad time, but she goes to me and she's making it very clear. She goes, I'm a gypsy. She goes, I am a gypsy. And she goes, I know all my family was there. She goes, I know they were there. She goes, from cousins to aunties to uncles to nans, you name it. She goes, they were there. And she goes, I just want everyone to know that I'm okay and so is baby. She goes, it's unfortunate that the COVID took me, she goes, and the life of my child, but I'm glad we went together. I'm so glad that we went together. And she goes, it's unfortunate because yes, I do have asthma and I do have other health problems, but it had to take COVID, she's saying, okay, to take me and my life and my baby's life. She goes, but she said, you know what? She goes, we're together. And as I look at her, okay, the baby is in her arms. Okay, the baby is in her arms, but the baby is what was the word I'm looking for? Draped in white. It's like the baby was just christened and it's draped all in white, thick white. It's like a silk kind of material. It is the most beautiful sight you can think of. Okay, and the way she's holding it, she is a proud mum. Okay, and it is beautiful. She's in it looked like to me a white dress with the a waistcoat jacket, okay, but she's in creamy white, okay, but it's almost like they did literally just came from the heavens. They both look beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And she's saying to me, even though she goes, I'm on the other side, she goes, once a gypsy, always a gypsy. She goes, we love to style it out. And then I can see it is a beautiful sight, a beautiful sight. And she's saying to me and my baby, she goes, we're together. And she goes, that's all I care about is that we're together. She goes, I miss my family. It's a huge family. She goes, I miss them so much. She goes, but I know they were there the night I passed. She goes, I know the night that she goes, I could hear, she goes, every one of them cry. She goes, every single one cried. I heard them. I actually heard them. And she said to me, it was a night no one will forget. She goes, when we pass and we let everyone know. She goes, it's not just we pass over and just one person. No, we all know, being in the gypsy community. She goes, we all know. And she's saying to me, like, She's saying to me she's also over here with her grandma as well, but her grandma isn't stepping forward, and she's going, I'm with grandma. She goes, and it's me and my little one. So she goes, I'm not here on my own. She goes, but I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't feel ill anymore. I don't feel ill at all. But she goes, I wish they could have saved my baby. I really do wish they could have done it, but unfortunately they couldn't. She goes, but I'm here with grandma, and she goes like, I'm fine, and I want everyone out to know that I am fine. And she goes, thanks for the flowers at my grave. She goes, and she's saying, not in a rude way, but she's saying, but it's not enough. It's to say the flowers, it's not enough. You need to put more on, and she's like, keep telling me we do things big. We do things big. And she's saying to me that she's telling me that it's her cousin getting married, and she's going to me, this is how she's putting it, style it out, girl. She's saying, style it out. She goes, big is better. And she's talking now about the wedding dress, and she's saying to me, this is going to be a massive wedding. She goes, I'm going to be there for sure. She goes, I'm going to be there, front seat. I'm going to be there. And she's going to have the biggest hair and the biggest dress. And she goes, she's definitely going to look beautiful. And I wished, and I had planned to go to this wedding in person. She goes, with my child, but it didn't meant to be that way. But I will be there, she said. I definitely will be there. And she's wishing her cousin the very, very best of luck being married. And she said that you both make a lovely couple, so I assume that she obviously knows the cousin's partner. And she's going, we was it she's saying? She's saying we party big. So she goes to me, that night everything is going to be big. Party big, reception big, wedding dress big, hair big. She goes, it's going to be massive. She goes, and my cousin deserves it. My cousin deserves it. And she goes, I love you so much, cuz. She goes, because you were always there for me. You always was there for me. And I know you were there crying your eyes out. Yeah, she goes, I heard you. She goes, when I pass, she goes, but she goes, I love you all. She goes, I really and truly love you all, but just know that me and the baby are well. She has a girl in her arms, in case anyone's noticing. She has a little girl in her arms. But she said that she wants everyone to know that she is fine, and she's with the grandma, and she goes to her cousin. I hope all goes well for you on Saturday for your wedding. She goes, and I will be there without a doubt. She goes, I will be there. Yeah, and that's her. She's going. She's going. Bless. Right, if this resonates with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell for future videos. Until next time, bye for now.